Good morning. How are
Hey,
you?
what's up?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's Java with Jen and Jess. I am Jen.
And I am Jess.
How are you?
Hap-
Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. You know, it's really crazy. I haven't really gotten used to doing the show on Wednesday yet.
On a
Every time,
Wednesday, I know.
yeah, like this morning I was like, it's Friday. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's Wednesday. So getting used to it.
Yeah. Well, let's, without further
Good
ado, we got
morning,
a lot.
Lori.
Good morning. We got a lot going on today. We, of course, have Laura Shipman here with us in a little bit with our social media tip of the day.
Yes.
We've got some things going on this weekend around town that is interesting, as well as some things being stirred up around town. So I think we might have an announcement of some sort coming up about the middle of the show. Is that
Yeah, we'll
accurate, Jen?
see. We'll
Little
see. We'll
teaser
see.
right
I
there.
don't know. Yeah, I'll leave you on the fence on that. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into it. What's the tea? What's up? I know we don't really watch much daytime TV, considering we work during the day. But for those that do, I'm sure you know Ellen DeGeneres and Kelly Clarkson.
Love
They are,
Ellen.
yes, well, they are beefing. Ellen is paranoid that Kelly Clarkson is coming for her time slot and is about to take her down, as they say.
What?
So yeah, Kelly's making Ellen paranoid, reads the headline of this week's Globe. The tabloid insists that jealous Ellen wants to crush her supposed talk show rival Kelly Clarkson out of fear that Clarkson will replace her after DeGeneres' TV contract runs out in 2022. Well, I mean, she has been on on TV for a long time, but anyways, according to the outlet Spies, Ellen is stewing over Kelly's rocking ratings while she's busy dealing with the fallout from her toxic workplace scandal from last year. Source
What?
continues to say it is supposedly annoyed Ellen to no end to see Kelly being high in the ratings. That is apparently especially grating for Ellen because, according to our insider, she believes Clarkson has been bad mouthing her behind her back. I don't know. I just see like
This is
Kelly Clarkson as,
crazy.
yeah, I just see Kelly Clarkson as this innocent, country loving, I don't know, but she figures Kelly has been social climbing and knifing her in the back for months. She suspects Clarkson has merely been training for a shot at Ellen's cushy time slot. Well, I mean, if we're trying out for things, maybe we should try out for it too.
Hey, you got a point there. I mean, with all of her
Hey,
followers.
you know what, Ellen, we're coming for you too.
Yeah, we're
So
coming for you.
Ellen thinks Kelly's aw shucks routine is phony, and Ellen is supposedly turned her into a walking time bomb. Her assistants are walking on eggshells around her. So a source says that Ellen has a lot of friends who are higher up and that owe her some favors. So it sounds to me like a little bit of a threat there, but we'll see how that plays out.
This sounds really crazy. And I mean, I love Ellen. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think she's being a little bit sensitive.
Well, they said she's being a little bit paranoid, but
yeah, that's weird. Okay, so on Saturday, February 20th, Lime, the world's leading provider of shared electric vehicles. So you know what those are, those little motor scooters that you get on downtown. They will host a demo.
I don't get on them.
You haven't been on one yet?
I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they're pretty cool. If you can get one that has like a good battery that's like charged up, because every like one that I got on would just like die after 5 seconds. But anyway, so they will host a demonstration of its award-winning, electric bike and a new and improved scooter model at 10 a.m. at the Portico on North Florida Avenue. So what's cool is that the advancements in micro mobility are of Tampa's move to become a less car-dependent city. So pretty cool there. New districts such as Water Street, Tampa are being designed with a car-free resident in mind. And it's cool because Lime is proposing to bring its new hardware to serve Tampa residents as part of the city's selection process for the next phase of its micro mobility program. The newer Gen 3 scooter, sounds really high-tech, that Lime will demo includes improved brakes, suspension, handling, and shock absorption. Okay, so Lime's signature first ride courses help new and inexperienced riders, Jen, familiarize themselves with electric scooters in a low stress environment. So this is for you, Jen, all day. The
It
class,
just stresses me out. Like there's no,
it's
I
so
don't
much
care how
fun.
advanced they get. It still stresses me out to get on that, and you gotta no.
But listen, you have handlebars. It's like riding a bike, but it's moving, and you don't have to do anything. It's awesome. You don't have
You
to
don't have to
like.
do anything except crash into a car. That's what would happen to
Okay,
me.
so the class is going to be in a low stress environment. The class includes safety tips and a small riding course to go over accelerating, braking, turning, and responsible parking.
I mean, come on, they're offering a class. Okay, if you have to take
That,
this class to ride this thing, you really think I'm going to be on it? No.
I don't
I'll
know.
just wait as everybody goes by.
Hey, I just want to say this. How much fun would it be to have a show and just like I'm trying out this situation? Okay? I think we need to do that.
Well, I think we can record you doing it. I'll record you doing it, and then we'll play it on next week's show. Let's see how that goes.
Deal.
Okay, deal.
Not a problem. Okay.
All right, y'all. Tune in next week to see the disaster live.
So
what's going on besides someone busting their butt? What's going on this weekend?
Yeah, so a few fun things actually, and this amazing weather that we've been having has been really inviting all of the events around town. So basically, there's an egg fest, and no, guys, I'm not talking about eggs in the sense of like Easter eggs, but there's a grilling competition going on in a big egg. So have you ever seen those?
No.
Okay. So this thing, it looks like a big, humongous egg, but it's like actually a grilling contraption of some sort. Anyway, long story short, you can grill some really, really amazing meat, and it's delicious. But anyway, there's a competition in
Tampa. What we're talking about? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So the competition is in Tampa because Florida's Gulf Coast Egg Fest is definitely back here. This is a grilling competition on big green egg grills. And it's not just a celebration of grilling, but music and the outdoors here. So enjoy a day of fun with live music on the main stage, delicious food, raffles, activities, and much more. And a portion of the proceeds, this is the coolest part, will be going to the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation. It's an experience like no other. It starts February 27th, so this Saturday, 10 to 6 at Tabella's at Delaney Creek. So look for that. Now, this next event is pretty awesome too. Do you like mysteries?
Yep. Well, I feel like my life is a mystery.
Okay, well, my favorite game as a kid was like the Clue game. I couldn't wait to find out who did it in the library with the knife or the candlestick or Mr. Plum, whatever. Anyway, for all of you mystery lovers out there, there is what's called the Office, a murder mystery event. It's all social distance outside, but what's really cool is basically you will team up with several of your favorite characters from The Office in this all-new interactive and immersive parody walking tour starting at Bill Heimer Capitol Theater and taking you through downtown Clearwater's Cleveland Street District to solve the case of the Scranton Strangler. Sounds crazy. So grab your friends. It's from February 25th to March 14th. So you have some time to kind of put it on the calendar. I don't know. It sounds really cool. So check that out. Now, if you're not into mystery, I know you're into food and wine. Jen?
Oh, for sure. Yes. I cannot speak today. Okay. Like it feels like a Friday right now for me. But anyways, nonetheless,
You're doing awesome.
The Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival is back. And I don't know if you've ever gone before, but it is, in my opinion, it's a blast. I went a couple years ago when they had Boys to Men performing. Yes, amazing. So much fun. But it's back, and they have over 110 items to sample, with at least 20 of them being new, 50 plus wine, beer, and seltzers for all tastes, and 20 plus refreshing cocktails. So it is starting. Actually, it's already started, and it is going until April 25th. So definitely check out that. It is a blast. You don't have to drive all the way to Epcot.
Okay.
Unless you're in Orlando.
What I'm thinking, I just had a wild, crazy idea. Just let's get a bunch of girls together and go to a food wine festival.
I'm down.
Okay, awesome.
I'm down.
As long
You're
as
watching, you want to come with us, send us a message. Let's do it.
Okay, so we'll have to see who's going to be in concert. Boys to Men, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's do that. So what's up? We have a social media cafe.
We do. We have our small business spotlight, but it looks like they might be having technical difficulties. So we will go ahead and flip in and bring in. Oh, there we are. Laura, give us a minute. We're going to go ahead and go with our small business spotlight. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing so well. Thank you so much.
Good. Yes, no, thanks for coming on. We're excited to hear all about it. So everyone, this is Devontae Moore with the Snap House, which is in Ybor. And I don't want to give too much because I want you to be able to tell us about you guys. But it seems like it's going to be like another girls' day out kind of place. So tell us more.
Yes, bring all the girls. Bring all the girls. My name is Devontae Moore. I am one of the co-owners of the Snap House. We have been open for about a month now. We are located in the heart of Ybor City, and we are Tampa's original selfie studio and event hosting space. Within our studio, we have 23 different situated styles, scenes, and backgrounds for you to come in. Bring your cell phone, bring your camera, and take that perfect selfie that everyone loves to have.
I love it. I definitely was once a selfie queen. So love it. Love it. So do you need an appointment to come to you guys? How does that work?
So ticket booking is on our site. You select your date and time. You have a 1 hour photo slot and just snap away. And we are practicing COVID safe rules. So we only allow a certain amount of people in during that slot, maintaining social distancing. And yeah.
Are you allowed to bring in your own photographer if you wanted to?
You can bring in your own photographer. You can bring in props. We have changing rooms for you to bring in, change a wardrobe, whatever you feel is necessary to have that 1 hour photo experience within our studio.
I have a question. As far as the rooms, you said 20 different?
23 different styled rooms. Some are situated in rooms, some are without different walls in our space, but each has a different background. We've had local artists that have come in and done murals. One of our bathrooms, we have a 12-year-old artist that came and did a mural in our bathroom.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Yes.
12 years old. That's amazing.
It turned out.
So where in Ybor are you guys located?
We're located at 1318 East 7th Avenue.
And to get tickets is snaphouse.com?
It is thesnaphouse.com, or you can find us at the Snap House Tampa on Facebook or Instagram, and the link is right in the bio to click to secure your slot.
I love it. I will definitely be checking you guys out. I will definitely bring.
I can't wait. I can't wait
to try to make you look better. So you're amazing. Thank you for taking the time to come on, and we will be posting a link to the Snap House on our page for those who missed the address or website. So
thank you, Devontae.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. And we are actually having our ribbon cutting ceremony tomorrow. And so we'd like to extend that invite for you.
What time is that at?
4:30.
Awesome.
4:30 tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Let me see if I would love to check that out. So let me see if I can get that on the calendar and come support you guys.
Me as well. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You're gonna kill it.
Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye. That sounds so much fun. I went to the one similar in Orlando and had a blast. So it's awesome that we have one here now, and I'm sure it's going to be even better.
Oh,
so
for sure.
Without further ado, the segment, should I say, that everyone has grown to love.
Hey,
our social media cafe with Laura Shipman.
How are you, ladies?
Good. So I kind of threw a little wrench in our plan there, but I wanted to do Factor Frappe against you since you beat me last week. You know, it was for selfish reasons. So coming for you this week. But before we do, what's up on social media this week?
Well, hey, I got a question for you ladies. Do you ever do stories either on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn? Is that something you guys are doing? You do. So how often are you doing it per day?
Oh
Not as often as I know, probably.
Yeah.
No. So I think that the best way to do stories to keep it consistent and for you guys to stay relevant and top of mind with your audience is to do it 10 times a day. And I know some people are thinking, oh my gosh, that's like way outer limits for me. I can't do that at all. And today I kind of wanted to put together a down and dirty plan to help you get to those 10 stories a day. Are you ready?
I can't wait.
Okay, so grab a pen, piece of paper, and let's do this. Go ahead and draw 5 columns on your sheet of paper. And we're going to give each column a title. That first column is going to be Get to Know Me.
Get to know me.
Column number 2 is Value Inspired. Column number 3 is going to be Interactive. Column number 4 is going to be Inspiration. And column number 5 is going to be Business Related. So there's a method to my madness in why I picked 5 columns. What we're going to do, or we probably won't have time to do the whole brainstorm here, but what my recommendation is to brainstorm topics in each of those columns and then pick 2 a day. So my goal would be to at least put 5 in each column. So under the Get to Know Me column, if you're going to put 5 things that you feel comfortable about sharing about your life on social media, you're going to put here. So you might put pets, you might put like your morning routine, you might put behind the scenes, what it's a day in the life of you. Actually, a day in the life of a real estate agent could be really interesting to somebody to see, like how that all maps out, right? Mm-hmm. So that would be in column number 1. Column number 2, I think column number 1 is the most important, actually, because it really gets people to know, like, and trust you and want to do business with you, get to know your personality, what you're all about. Column number 2 is Value Inspired. And I think a lot of people miss out on this. With column number 2, what I want you to do is think in terms of how can you benefit or make somebody else's life better? Like, how can you help them? What would that be? Is it going to be a tip? Is it going to be a training, a tutorial, things like that? Do you think you could come up with 5 in the Value Inspired column?
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Number 3 is another one. This is probably my 3rd most important one, is interactive posts. And what I mean by that, when you get on stories, is make sure you use those engagement drivers, being polls, or, the quizzes, or inviting your audience to ask you questions. There's a question sticker that you can put out there. Number 4 is the inspiration column, and that is giving people like motivational quotes or inspirational quotes that they can really sink their teeth into, or maybe some advice. Or if you're really good at motivating people and cheering them on, be your audience's cheerleader and put that in that column. And then number 5, this is one that I put last, because what we really want to do is build know, like, and trust throughout stories. And columns 1 through 4 is going to do that. And are you guys familiar with that book by Gary Vaynerchuk, Jab, 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 Hook?
No, tell us.
Or no. Yeah. So what that is what he says is always deliver, value, help, serve, and then go in for the hook. And that's kind of what we're doing with these 5 columns. So number 5 is going to be your business related column. So that's going to be any offers that you have, any coupons that you have, any freebies, anything, I guess, advertising type that you could put in there. So you don't really ever want to lead with that. You really want, to have that come last. Okay. So you have those 5 columns built out. Now what you do is you pick 2, you pick 2 in each column each day. So you'll have 10 stories by the end of that for the end of the day. So if you can map out what your stories are going to be before the end of the day, you're winning. And then you can go over to the Snap House and take all of those pictures and stories and all of those things to make it happen in an amazing background.
I love it.
Does that sound doable?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, would you recommend doing, so if you want 10 a day, 2 from each column, do you recommend going kind of through the columns and then starting back and going through the columns again?
Yeah, so that's why I said start out with maybe brainstorm 5 ideas in each column to get you started, but really don't
Okay.
stop at 5 ideas so that you don't become too repetitive. It's okay to repurpose stuff definitely in the future, but build those columns out. And your ideas aren't going to come to you right away. So that's why I say start with 5. And then as you get comfortable doing it, you're going to get more and more ideas. And then the stories will just become natural for you. And before you know it, you're going to be doing 10 stories a day without a problem.
Awesome.
Love it. Love it.
I
That
love
makes
these
it so
ideas.
easier. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Great. So now, are you ready
I'm
to
ready.
battle?
Showdown. Let's
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh. Okay.
As y'all can tell, I think by now all of our watchers know that I'm a sore loser and that I'm super competitive. I'm pretty sure it's probably like if you had to describe Jennifer in one word, it'd be like competitive. So I'm sure everybody knows by now. So yes, so I have been anticipating this segment, which is why we brought it up earlier in the show this week, because I'm ready to get my title back. So let's go, Jess.
Okay,
Dr.
and just to let you know, Jen, just to your credit, competitive makes you a good agent. So you go, girl.
Thank you. Maybe that's why
You're
I don't
welcome.
like negotiate
Yeah.
my butt off.
Yeah, negotiating ninja coming at you. Okay, so Miss Laura, let's see. Stephen King reconstructed his book Jurassic Park after tossing his only draft into a campfire.
Oh man. I would say fact. That sounds like a Stephen King move.
Totally frappe.
No. Uh-oh. Oh no, no.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, so are you ready, Jen?
Yep.
Okay, the Guppy syndrome says that attractive women are attracted to married men.
You know what?
I need that Jeopardy music right now.
I'm gonna go with fact on that one.
Can you believe she got that right?
No.
It's so crazy. This girl's on fire. I can't.
Oh, here we
her.
go.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Jimmy Carter put solar panels on the White House, but Ronald Reagan took them down.
Oh man. Frappe.
That's a fact.
Oh my God. I'm losing.
Oh
If
my
I
goodness.
get this one right, guess what? I'm the winner.
Okay, all right. I can't give you that. That's too easy. James Brown's wife once tried to claim diplomatic immunity because her husband had been called America's ¡1 ambassador. Fact or frappe?
Let's go with fact.
She is the winner. OMG. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And
Facepalm
I
moment.
have my
don't
title
understand.
back for the moment.
Oh,
This is crazy. We're going to have to get a trophy made.
yes.
You know, we really are. We're just going to have to get that
Yes.
trophy.
Rematch next week.
It's on.
Okay. I'm down. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. We'll see. Best out of 3.
Okay. That's that.
So
Okay.
next week will be the tiebreaker.
All right.
Well,
we got
Laura,
this.
you're amazing. Thank
As
you.
always, it was amazing. Thank you for this week's social media tip. And be
You're-
on the lookout for my stories to start popping up.
Yes.
Yes,
Do
go
it.
get some stories.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week.
You too. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Haha, got it back. So moving along. We are going to go ahead and jump right on into local real estate because yes, I would love to just jump on in.
Yeah, what's going on in local real estate?
A new area code.
Hmm?
So I know I've had an 813 and I will never not have an 813 area code, but yes, we are getting new area code 656. So it will start to roll out next year in 2022.
Unbelievable. I don't think I'll ever go away from the 813. I don't know. I'm like emotionally tied to that.
Always have an 813.
Yeah, the 813 is where it's at.
Yeah, we're just booming, so we need a new area code. But what else is happening in the real estate local world, Jess?
Well, things are moving and shaking. That's all. That's what I like to say. It's moving and shaking. And one of those things that is moving is me to movement. What? Okay. So anyway, for all of you guys that don't know yet, you should know by now. But if you don't know, Jessica has joined the movement team, and we are excited. I will be expanding, serving both communities, Tampa and Orlando. And I couldn't be happier. I have a great team ready for me. So on that note, I have some really cool things to share. So I don't know about you, Jen, but in the real estate world right now, is it multiple offer world or what? Like,
if there was a word that meant more than multiple, that's what it is right now.
So for all of you guys out there that want to get your offer accepted, there's just some tips that I want to share. So there's 5 steps to get your offer accepted. First of all, relax. Don't get stressed out because it's a crazy market. But basically for agents, we want to make sure that you do a buyer's consultation. The buyers do a consultation with their realtor. You want to get the facts on the current market. And that means that it's always a good idea to work with somebody that has experience, right, Jen? Because you can speak to what's going on, let them know what the deal is. Make your first offer your best offer. How many times have you had someone come in and they're like, we want to just play around, test the waters, put the toe in, see how? No. Cannot do that. No.
You gotta come in with your best foot.
Right. You got to go big or go home. That's what it is. Yep. So definitely do that. Understand the impact of price versus payment. And that's where your loan officer that's experienced would definitely be able to walk that through. And of course, you always want to make sure that you get with a lender that you can trust and they know what the deal is. And something that I love to do is work with the agent through the offering process by calling the listing agent. I mean, you got to have communication through the whole thing. This is not a transaction. It's what, Jen? It's an experience. So
it is. And I will say, you calling the listing agent in it, that piece in itself has won deals numerous times. So I think that's huge. If your loan officer is not calling to help you win your deals, you need to ask around and interview some other loan officers, because that is crucial, in my opinion, right now in this market.
100%. So that's what's moving and shaking. So what's going on in around town? Like, what's stirring up?
Yeah, we got some things stirring up. I believe you got your vaccine, right?
I got the first dose. I get the second dose tomorrow. So to all of you guys, I will be a walking testimony to what that looks and feels like. So I will be sharing my experience, the second dose, just to let everybody know. For all of you that are afraid or whatever, I will be sharing my experience with all of you. And that means that, Jen, what's about to happen mid-March? Tell me.
Florida is getting a couple of vaccine sites, and Tampa is going to be one.
No, Jen. No.
Oh, that means you can come out.
Yes, that's
we're going to come out and play again.
I'm sorry. I'll take it from there. So listen, this is what this means. So Florida is set to have 4 federal vaccine sites, guys, and one of them will be located at the Tampa Greyhound track. I know all of you guys, if you've been in Tampa long enough, you know where that is. It's off of Waters Avenue. Can't miss it. The other 3 sites will be located in Jacksonville, Miami, and Orlando. So how cool is it that we have a major vaccine site? I'm just saying. The sites will administer 2,000 vaccines a day. Get your shots on. Each site will also have 2 mobile satellite sites that will distribute 500 vaccines per day. In underserved areas, the sites open on March 3rd and will run 7 days a week from 7 to 7. Pre-register at myvaccine.fl.gov. And let's all get this out of our life so we can hang out again. I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm excited for you to come out and hang out with the cool kids again. And I'm also excited to hear about your experience. I am definitely waiting for this to kind of pass and have an actual report before I go and get it stuck in my arm.
Well, I've got hugs waiting for you. I'm just letting you know.
Aw. Oh, that in itself. Moving on before we get
Yeah, what's
emotional.
up?
Buzz Bowl. It's a new family-friendly liquid nitrogen ice cream shop that's going to serve up alcohol-infused flavors, of course, for those 21 and up. But an official opening date is to be announced. So how cool does that sound? So Buzz Bowl handcrafts ice cream and milkshakes to provide a fully customized option. So for adults, they specialize in the alcohol-infused ice cream and milkshakes that start at 5% alcohol ratio.
Wow.
Yeah. So they encourage their guests to get creative with over 30 available flavors and enjoy the fun, innovative use of liquid nitrogen. Flavors include hard apple pie made with apple moonshine, tiger stripes featuring chocolate peanut butter cups, peanut butter sauce, and spiced rum, and a heavy bourbon pecan. Other appetizing signatures is the bonfire, which is made with marshmallow syrup, graham crackers, chocolate chips, and cinnamon whiskey. I feel like that would be something you would have. They
That's
are
awesome.
still settling on a location and, of course, an opening date, but that is the one venue or one little dessert shop that I will be keeping my eye on.
I'm like always down for some s'mores, so you pegged that correctly. That's amazing. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know who Tracy McGrady is, but he is super, super amazing. And what he's doing now is he's set to open his new restaurant concept, Home Court, by himself, Tracy McGrady, in Lakeland later this month. This is amazing. So the 5,000 square foot sports themed restaurant will open at 3615 South Florida on Wednesday, February 24th, which is today. The 130 seat restaurant features a bar topped with reclaimed basketball court flooring, as well as a patio area, private dining room with a golf simulator. The walls of the spot will be decked out with McGrady and Magic mementos and jerseys, naturally. And the menu features a selection of dishes. Okay, so we have loaded amber beer, chili, T-Max, PB&J burger, and Tracy's Cajun pasta. This is more than just a restaurant to me, he says. This is a legacy. So how cool is that? He's bringing it back to the community. Polk County is where I grew up, and it's where most of my family still lives, so it's extremely important to me. He says that I provide a place for the community to be proud of, a place where families can come together over great food while creating lasting memories. Good job, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Tracy and shout out to Lakeland. Polk County is really booming as well. So that should be fun. It should be interesting. It should be delicious.
Yeah, this show was awesome. I'm ready for the rest of the week. I'm so glad we switched to Wednesday because now I know Thursday and Friday I'm coming for you.
All right. Well, congratulations on your move to Movement.
Thank you.
You are going to kill it there just like you do anywhere else. And we support you and we love you and we love all of you.
Mwah.
And thank you to everybody for watching. We will see you again next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.